Greetings everyone, today we are going to present an analysis of Oishii, a quick service sushi restaurant. I would like to introduce our team of graduate students at University of Houston's Global Hospitality Leadership Program, Brody Bellotto, Chi Sylvia Su, Hao Trung, and myself, Tom Nguyen. This presentation will cover the following topics: our approach and methodology to analyzing the restaurant, the history of the company mission and goals, a brand identity prism to segment various perceptions of the restaurant, a semiotic square to segment the customers based on key characteristics, a serve qual and gap analysis to understand our customers' attitudes, and finally our recommendations for the business. Our research is based on over 175 reviews from Google and 27 hours of individual visits to the restaurant. Oishii first opened in 2001 by Chinese owner Matthew Leong and his wife Helen Ho. The restaurant Oishii is located at 3764 Richmond Avenue in the Upper Kirby area. The proposed mission and goal statement of the company follows: to offer top quality service with the freshest ingredients and to provide an affordable meal at the highest quality. We use a brand identity prism to break down Oishii's service environment into 6 key facets. The first facet is physique, representing the physical attributes of the brand. The sushi bar is welcoming to those who are new, with a peek into the food preparation, and the colorful and warm colors set the tone for the ambiance of the restaurant. The second facet is relationship, describing the ideal connection between customer and brand itself. Oishii wants to develop a casual and comforting relationship to the customer. It is a place you see yourself when you're looking to relax and just have food to fill up. The third facet is reflection, representing the target perception of Oishii's customers. The informality of the restaurant makes you feel as though you're being treated as a friend. From our individual visits, there are 3 major groups: a group of young people, singles, and intimates or couples. The fourth facet is personality, describes the character of the restaurant on a personal level. Oishii is quality oriented, ensuring quality food and consistent service while maintaining the authenticity of the sushi. They are also very hardworking to provide the best quality foods at an affordable price. The fifth facet is culture. Oishii values being customer-centric and sociable in order to meet the customer's needs. And the sixth and final facet is self-image, how the brand makes consumers feel they should identify. The food leaves the customer satisfied with what they've consumed, and the sushi being served leaves them to feel like a sophisticated person or someone who has experienced something unique to Houston. We use the semiotic square to identify the multiple dimensions of consumer types at Oishii. The left spectrum is a person's preference for Japanese sushi. Starting at the top, the foodies looking for a unique fusion cuisine, and the bottom we have the traditionalists looking for the authenticity of Japanese sushi. On the right spectrum we have spending habits. At the top we have the deal-oriented consumers who watch what they spend, and at the bottom we have quality-oriented consumers who are more concerned about quality over quantity and price. The intersection at the bottom we have the sushi fanatic. These people are an underserved group at Oishii, willing to spend more for a higher-end meal of Japanese sushi. Finally, at the top we have the Oishii connoisseur. These are people who go to the restaurant looking for value and the best bang for their buck, with Oishii's twist on sushi. After compiling the data from Google, we find that 23 customers, or 13%, stated that their experience is negative and give a rating of 1 to 3 stars. The remaining 152 customers, or about 87%, stated that they had a positive experience and gave a rating of 4 to 5 stars. When looking at the 3 different categories to determine service quality, we classify 3 positive factors of the restaurant Oishii. 18% of positive reviews mention good service quality, and more than half of them are satisfied because of the helpful, attentive, and courteous staff. 13% of positive reviews highlighted the restaurant's accessibility. The waiting time was the main concern for the consumer, and about half of the 13% of customers still appreciate the food quality, although they waited for a long time. And the most mentioned positive factor is food value, which equals to 61%. Over half of these reviews were satisfied because of the good price and the food quality received. When conducting our analysis of negative reviews, we found that 8% of the service quality stated bad by the consumer because of poor service. Next, the top-ranking negative service quality factor at 10% was accessibility. Two-thirds of the customers reported difficulty accessing the parking, and a third of them expressed limited spaces available due to overcrowding at the restaurant. Finally, regarding food value, about 3% of the consumers reported that they are dissatisfied with the price and low food quality offered. The gap analysis is used to identify mismatches between consumer expectations and perceptions. For the design flaws, or Gap 1, the accessibility of parking needs to be addressed. For the delivery flaws, or Gap 2, an organization fails to deliver what they had promised. The food value and service must be addressed, such as the service quality, inconsistent service, and inconsistent food quality. Research and observations, we created 3 recommendations to solve the service quality, accessibility, and food value issues. First, we recommend using technology such as handhelds for service menus. This will speed up the ordering of food, prevent less mistakes, and allow guests to pay immediately whenever they want. Then, we recommend combining the 2 parking lots at Oishii or providing some signage, notifying guests where else they can park. Finally, implementing comment cards will allow guests to give feedback on the quality of their dining experience and provide management information on areas to improve food quality. Thank you for participating in this case analysis, concluding our presentation of Oishii Sushi.